Now, in order to more or less support my thesis that this is a keyboard instrument and should be used to play piano music, there's something kind of important that this guy over here has that this one doesn't. And that would be called a pedal. A pedal. Now, I know I'm a little bit of a strange guy, but I had an idea once, and I went up to the people who make this instrument, the Adams Company in Holland, and I said, you know, I play a lot of piano music. Could you guys make a pedal for this? Now, in the beginning, they did what most percussionists do. They laughed. They said, the marimba doesn't need a pedal? I said, you're right, but the music does. So, I came up with the idea of having a pedal, and they made a pedal for me. Very big. Because, of course, you have to be able to play down here, and it has to be able to move over to play up here. But now you can play with a pedal. I think it's a wonderful thing. And then I wonder, why did anybody else come up with this idea? It's like it's so natural. If you're a percussionist, well, timpani have pedals. The hi-hat has pedals, the bass drum has pedals. If you play piano, of course, there are 3 pedals. If you play harpsichord, there are often pedals. You also have pedals on a harp, pedals on organ, pedals on a lot of instruments. So why is there a pedal on the marimba? I don't know. Never occurred to me. So I decided to play with the idea of a pedal. I'm sorry I wasn't able to bring my pedal with me because it's about 3 meters long and it doesn't really fit in the plane. So I decided I'll play a piece of music that could use a pedal if I had one. Ludwig van Beethoven wrote a lot of pieces for the piano. Actually hundreds of individual movements through the sonatas, but I thought I'd play the most famous one today. Now, I'm sorry, this instrument is a little bit sensitive to the heat that we had a few days, so sometimes there's little sounds, and it might not be as legato as I would like, but we'll blame that on global warming. I'll try to do the best that I can. Now, when Beethoven wrote this piece, let me just close this, we can maybe get a little bit more quiet. When Beethoven wrote this piece, he called it a piano sonata in C-sharp minor, opus 27, number 2, or sonata number 14, and above the notes he wrote, Adagio sostenuto e cantabile. But most of the world knows it as the Moonlight Sonata. Just going to play the first movement, because if there's too much moonlight, everybody falls asleep.